When facts and emotion collide, debate often turns into confrontation. In this segment from GB News, columnist Carole Malone gets into a heated exchange with political commentator Jonathan Lis over migrant crime statistics, specifically regarding Afghan and Eritrean nationals. The discussion follows reports of unrest in Essex, where local protests erupted outside a hotel housing asylum seekers after an alleged sexual assault. Here's what happened.
I think when you do have something that is as polarising as this issue, it is valid for people who are on the other side of the argument to be able to show their process as well, and to demonstrate that the whole country is not on one side of this, because they are not.
But you know what the narrative has been, and it's a really pernicious narrative. It's that those protesters, those concerned parents, those terrified parents, were made to look like nasty, racist protesters when they're not. They're just parents worried about their kids in an area where a whole load of blokes, young blokes, have just been parachuted in. And they have every right to be angry. It doesn't make them racist. It doesn't make them anti-migrant. It just makes them terrified.
Carole,
and that's going to be replicated all over this country.
You know perfectly well that...
Don't tell me what I know, because what you're going to say I probably don't.
Well, let me finish and you can tell me. The majority of sexual offences in this country are not carried out by asylum seekers.
Oh, hang on. No, hang on.
Per capita,
totally
that's wrong.
Per capita, entirely wrong. A quarter of all sex crimes are carried out by foreign criminals. In terms of Afghans and Eritreans, 20% they're more likely to commit sexual offences. 20 times more likely to commit...
The majority of sexual offences are not... The absolute majority are not carried out... Look, the point is...
The majority of the country isn't migrants.
The point I'm making is that we don't have protests every time there is a sexual offence. And obviously, if there's any sexual offence, it's...
Was Malone raising valid concerns, or was the conversation overshadowed by generalisation?